I'm Jason Silly, and the purpose of this tutorial is to illustrate the installation of Windows Server 2008. This is a two-part tutorial, and of which this is the first part. This shall be done by use of virtual software. So for the benefit of this tutorial, we shall download and install a virtual software, namely VirtualBox. This is to set up the platform for our Windows Server 2008 installation. Okay, and let's get right to it. Alright, first we shall launch a browser and go to your search engine, and we shall search for Sun's VirtualBox. I already have it typed here, so let's get to it. We shall select this version here. Alright, here you shall look for the operating platform that is applicable to you. In our case, we are using a Windows environment, so I'll select this option here, and you will either get run or save. The option is yours. You could run it right away, or you could save to install at a later time. Alright, after your installation has been complete, you'll get this option on this icon on your desktop, Oracle VM VirtualBox, and let's launch it. Okay, after we launch it, you'll get this is basically Oracle VM VirtualBox. This is the welcome screen, and these are the options you have available to you. You have file, you have machine, and you have help. Alright, for the benefit of this tutorial, we shall set up a new platform, and we launch the wizard here by clicking new, and let us allow the wizard to walk us through. This is basically the welcoming screen. Click next. Here you'll name your installation, and since we are going to install Windows Server 2008, we're going to type just that. Alright, we're going to select our OS type, and here if you click on the drop arrow, you'll get the different OS types. You have some options here. You have Microsoft Windows, you have Linux, Solaris, and a few others. And for the purpose of this tutorial, we are doing a Microsoft Windows OS, and now we are selecting the version. Okay, and again we hit the drop arrow, and you will have the different versions here. But since we are installing Windows Server 2008, we will select Windows 2008. Click next on the wizard. Alright, here is where you're setting your memory allocation for your virtual software. Alright, you know, virtual software usually hogs a lot of memory, so it's up to you based on your system capacity. In this case here, I would go to recommended base memory size 512 memory MB, and I will say next. Here we're gonna actually create a virtual hard disk, so you'll click, by default it's already checked off, but we will check it off if it isn't. Set up this, and we are creating a new hard disk. Okay, we are creating a virtual hard disk, so we will go here to option 3, virtual hard disk. Next, and here this is where you're setting your storage space. Basically I have two options: dynamically allocated and fixed size. The wizard is explanatory, but for the purpose of this tutorial, we will select dynamically allocated. Basically, dynamically allocated gives it basically you set a small space, and as the need for your virtual software grows, it will increase in your storage space. We, for the purpose of the tutorial, we will select dynamically allocated. Alright, and here is where the name of your virtual environment, and if you click on this drop arrow here, basically you can set where exactly you would like to put it. I would go with the default location, and here you could also set the amount of space size we allocate for the hard disk. Alright, I go for the default and I go next, create again, and now we have our virtual environment to install our Windows Server 2008. As you can see, it is turned off. Okay, yes, just some other settings we have to tweak here. So if you highlight your Windows Server 2008 environment and you click on settings, you would see basically your general settings, your system settings, and so you only, for the basis of this tutorial, what we're gonna tweak here is the network setting. Alright, we're just gonna come here and you click on your adapter 1 and you go to, we'll select NAT. We're doing this to make sure that we have connectivity when we start to connect other PCs to our Windows Server 2008 environment. Click on advanced and we'll just select our Intel Pro /1000 MT desktop, check off cable connect, and we go OK, and now we are ready to go with our Windows installation. And this brings us to the end of our part 1 of our 2-part tutorial on Windows Server 2008 installation.